So what I often find today in Jewish conversation, especially public Jewish conversation, which I've tried to conduct for many years, is that the default mode quickly reverts to what I call catastrophic thinking. Catastrophic thinking is something you find in psychology where a person quickly jumps irrationally because of anxiety to a default position that if I do something or say something, it's going to be catastrophic in its outcome. Or you assume catastrophe because of some unknown piece of information. There was an example I read in Psychology Today where they talked about somebody is at home with their children and the spouse is out. And the person at home has said, I'm going to be staying home, I'm not going out. And there's this snowstorm and things are slippery and there's accidents on the road. And the other person, the partner who's not home, phones and the person doesn't pick up the phone, keeps ringing. So the person outside the house moves quickly to catastrophic thinking. Oh my God, they left the house, they were probably in an accident. God knows what happened. When in fact, they just didn't reach the phone. So this anxiety fuels this catastrophic thinking. Now, how does this work in the Jewish world, especially in the Orthodox world? There is such an anxiety about Jewish continuity, especially in the last 30 years or so, with rates of assimilation and intermarriage in North America. So anytime you have a discussion about anything, the thought process is if we say something real or honest about does God exist, are the Jewish people different than anybody else, what about LGBT, is the Bible moral, anything you can think of, as soon as you move there, people don't want to talk about it. Or if they do talk about it, they move very quickly, especially in public conversation, to platitudes, to safe stuff, not really engaging, not in the moment, not really trying to tackle the issue. Why? Because there's a deep-seated fear underneath that if I talk about this, if I'm honest about this, it's going to lead to a catastrophe. What's the catastrophe? People will lose their faith. Believers will suddenly exit because you've raised something, the possibility that things aren't quite as clean and neat and smooth as we might have thought in religion. And the truth is, religion is hard and it is complicated, but we don't even want to go there